Imagine a man named Alex, a man with a traumatic past, struggling to form stable relationships in his life. As a child, Alex's world was one of inconsistency, with caregivers that were unpredictable and sometimes frightening. This tumultuous childhood left a lasting mark, making it hard for Alex to trust others. His relationships are often fraught with tension, as he swings between emotional extremes. One moment, he might be clingy and overly dependent, the next, distant and dismissive. He can't seem to find a steady emotional footing, a characteristic trait of what experts call the disorganized attachment style. This style, a product of an unstable and often traumatic upbringing, leaves individuals like Alex grappling with a whirlwind of emotions and relational difficulties. Alex's story is an example of the disorganized attachment style. But what exactly is this style, and how did it come to be recognized? The origins of understanding attachment styles trace back to the mid-20th century with a man named John Bowlby. A British psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, Bowlby was intrigued by the profound emotional distress he observed in children separated from their families. He worked extensively with emotionally disturbed children, and his observations led him to develop a groundbreaking theory, the attachment theory. Bowlby proposed that a child's relationship with their primary caregiver, often the mother, is a crucial determinant of their emotional and social development. He believed that children are biologically predisposed to form attachments with caregivers as a means of survival. When these bonds are secure, children feel confident to explore their environment, knowing they have a safe base to return to. However, when these bonds are disrupted or inconsistent, children can develop various forms of emotional distress and social dysfunction. Bowlby's work was revolutionary, but it was further expanded upon by his colleague Mary Ainsworth. Ainsworth conducted a famous experiment known as the strange situation, where she observed children's reactions when separated and reunited with their mothers in an unfamiliar environment. From her observations, she identified three main attachment styles: secure, anxious avoidant, and anxious ambivalent. Children with secure attachment feel safe and secure with their caregivers, leading to healthy social and emotional development. Those with anxious avoidant attachment tend to be indifferent to their caregivers, often shunning their attention. Meanwhile, children with anxious ambivalent attachment display a confusing mix of attachment and resistance towards their caregivers. However, Ainsworth's three styles didn't account for children like Alex, who exhibited a confusing and chaotic mix of behaviors. These children didn't fit neatly into the existing categories, leading to the identification of a fourth style, disorganized attachment. But what is disorganized attachment, and how does it differ from the other styles? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this complex and often misunderstood attachment style. Disorganized attachment is a unique and complex style that stands apart from the others. It's like a chaotic dance of feelings, where the rhythm of trust and security is often missing. This style is characterized by inconsistent and unpredictable responses to stress and emotional discomfort. In contrast, secure attachment is akin to a harmonious waltz, with predictable patterns and a sense of safety. Avoidant attachment, on the other hand, resembles a solo dance, with a strong emphasis on independence and a reluctance to rely on others. Ambivalent attachment, much like a tango, involves intense emotions, an obsessive focus on the partner, and a fear of rejection. Disorganized attachment differs from these styles in its unpredictability. Imagine a dance where the steps are constantly changing, causing confusion and distress. That's disorganized attachment for you. It's as if the compass guiding the dance is broken, leading to a sense of disorientation and insecurity. The root causes of disorganized attachment are often traced back to experiences of trauma or inconsistent parenting in early childhood. Children who experience these circumstances may develop a mistrust of their caregivers, leading to a lack of a secure base from which to explore the world. This can result in difficulty forming healthy relationships later in life, as the individual struggles to trust and connect with others. In extreme cases, disorganized attachment can even lead to criminal behavior. When individuals do not learn to manage their emotions or develop empathy, they may resort to destructive habits or actions. It's important to remember, however, that this is not a guaranteed outcome but a potential consequence of this attachment style. Sadly, disorganized attachment is not a rare phenomenon. It affects a significant portion of the population worldwide. Yet, with understanding, empathy, and appropriate therapeutic interventions, individuals with this attachment style can learn to form healthier relationships and lead more fulfilling lives. Today, disorganized attachment is estimated to affect a sizable percentage of the global population. Current statistics suggest that nearly 1 in 5 people worldwide may exhibit signs of this attachment style, underlining the urgent need for recognition and resolution. Disorganized attachment isn't a life sentence. It's an emotional pattern that can be addressed, reshaped, and in many cases, resolved. Various therapeutic approaches such as cognitive behavioral therapy, psychodynamic therapy, and even mindfulness practices have been successful in helping individuals transition from a disorganized style to a more secure one. The key to this transition is understanding one's own emotional patterns, understanding where they come from, and understanding how they can be changed. With the right kind of support, individuals with a disorganized attachment style can learn to form healthier, more secure relationships. The journey from disorganized attachment to a secure style is challenging, but with understanding and effort, it is indeed possible. From Alex's story to Bowlby's groundbreaking theory, to understanding and addressing disorganized attachment, we've covered quite a bit of ground. We delved into the unsettling tale of Alex, a clear example of how early traumatic experiences can lead to disorganized attachment. We then traced our steps back to the birth of attachment theory, thanks to the insightful work of John Bowlby, which shed light on the 4 distinct styles of attachment, with a special focus on the disorganized style. We explored what disorganized attachment really is, its root causes, and its potential consequences, including the unfortunate tendency towards negative behaviors such as criminality. We also looked at how prevalent this attachment style is in today's world, and most importantly, the potential treatments available to transition towards a more secure style. Understanding disorganized attachment is a step towards improving mental health and fostering healthier relationships. Remember, it's never too late to seek help and make a change. Thanks for watching, and please share, subscribe, and while you are at it, remember to head on over to lovepinnacle.com for more great love and relationship tips and articles.